Yo, what is up, guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So, Tommy Fury defeats Jordan Grant by a 4-round points decision. Now, I've not really covered too many Tommy Fury fights on my channel. I think this might be the first one, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, this fight was billed as somewhat of a step up for Tommy Fury. Jordan Grant actually had an unbeaten record of 2-0. Tommy Fury going into this fight was 5-0. So Jordan Grant, while he wasn't great, he was certainly better than Tommy Fury's previous 5 opponents. But how did Tommy Fury look in this fight? Well, in my opinion, he looked like exactly what he is, which is basically a raw novice. You know, he's a big strong dude, he has some athletical ability, but you can tell in his style, the way he carries himself in the ring, that he was a late starter to boxing, and there's really not much amateur pedigree there. You can tell that in his fight game, in his style. But first couple of rounds, Tommy Fury was trying to box behind the jab and pick single shots, in particular the straight right hand and also the right uppercut as well, and he was connecting with some good shots on Jordan Grant. Early on in this fight, first couple of rounds, you know, Tommy Fury was definitely picking the better shots and landing the better shots, and he was throughout, to be honest, but, you know, Jordan Grant actually came to fight. He tried to pressure Tommy Fury. He was really lunging in from the outside, trying to land sort of big hooks and big overhand rights, and, you know, throughout this fight, there was momentary occasions when Jordan Grant would actually catch Tommy Fury flush, both with his left hook and his overhand right. He kind of, he kind of took advantage of the fact that Tommy Fury is a guy who likes to drop his hands on the ropes. He also likes to back up in straight lines with his hands down, and when you do that, you're obviously going to give your opponents opportunities to land shots, and as little skill as Jordan Grant had, as limited as he was still managing to catch Tommy Fury with some good shots here and there. Like I said, the left hook, the right hand, and yeah, he certainly landed his own shots on occasion, but in these rounds, for me, it was Tommy Fury who was landing the better shots. He was trying to box behind the jab. Some of those jabs were getting through. He was landing some good straight right hands down the pipe, and I think Tommy Fury's best punch in this fight was actually the uppercut. He caught Jordan Grant coming in with that shot a few times, and also he would use the uppercut at the end of combinations, so he'd throw a 1-2 then an uppercut, and those shots were landing quite regularly for Tommy Fury. And yeah, all in all, you know, Tommy Fury basically won all of the rounds in my opinion, but he was made to work for it. He was caught by shots in each of these rounds, and yeah, this fight really highlighted that Tommy Fury still has a long way to go. I mean, to tell you the truth, I don't even think he's near area level in the UK. He's got a lot of learning to do, and, you know, from what I see early on in his career, he doesn't really have a high level of natural talent, so to be honest with you, I can't really see Tommy Fury going all that far. I'm sure he's going to earn some good money in his pro career due to his name and his social media standing, but I just don't see him as any sort of precocious talents, to be honest. You know, he's a big, strong kid, he's athletic, you know, clearly trains hard, and he does have access to good sparring, but I think it would take a lot for Tommy Fury to get anywhere close to elite level in boxing. That's just what I see. You know, I think, to be honest, with Tommy Fury, I think the best case of action would be to actually have this guy be a lot more active. As I mentioned earlier, very little amateur background for Tommy Fury. I think they need to move this guy like they move the Mexicans, because a lot of Mexican fighters will turn pro very young, with basically little to no amateur background, and these guys will fight super regularly at the start of their careers. You know, I'm talking about like fighting every single month, that sort of thing. I think that's the sort of thing Tommy Fury needs to do, to tell you the truth, but, you know, we'll see where Tommy Fury goes. I mean, I don't really see Tommy Fury going anywhere elite in boxing, but who knows, maybe I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Share your thoughts below on Tommy Fury's performance. What did you think? Peace.